Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Brandon.
And today we are going to do the husband tag. For those of you who don't know, we did get married in December of last year. So this weekend actually makes 6 months since we've been married. Can you believe it's been that long? The time has gone by so fast. So a few people did request this video from us. So we're just going to jump right in. We're not going to do all the questions, but we're going to do the ones that stood out to us the most. So keep on watching.
Let's go.
Okay, for the first question, where did we meet?
Well, the first time I met Tiffany was at a close family friend's house. I went over there to I think put music on her mother's iPad, and then we're there in the living room talking. All of a sudden I hear footsteps running down the stairs, and I see a girl in baggy pants with a big old t-shirt, and they're like, "Hey Brandon, this is Tiffany." I was like, "What's up?" And then just continue talking. So that was my first impression. She must have been 17 or 18, something like that.
Yeah, I was pretty young.
Yeah.
Where was our first date?
Our first date would have to be the movies, because that's where we always went. It was movies, ice cream, home.
Yeah.
Movies, yeah.
I couldn't really do much. I was still young. I was
curfew.
Yeah, I had a curfew and all of that. So we talked for probably a year just as friends. We were pretty close. We were really close. And then we started developing feelings probably a year and a half into that. So that's when we officially started dating, maybe around 2012 towards the end, and then 2013 onwards.
Yes.
So the first impression, that's the next question. He kind of already answered that.
I didn't have one. It was just, I don't know. Yeah. It was just, it's like, hey, this is Tiffany. Like, hey, what's up, Tiffany?
Same here. I didn't really have much of a first impression either. I thought he was pretty cool. I didn't drive at that time, so he was the one that would take me to church a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah, because we lived right across the street.
Exactly, we were neighbors, so everything kind of just worked out perfectly. Okay, the next question is, how long have we been together?
We've been together about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Strictly as friends at first, and then it developed, but a good solid 4 years we've been communicating.
And what was our first road trip together?
My first road trip together was to Atlanta. We went to a sister church of ours, and we took a bus up to Atlanta, and we were the only young people there on that trip, so we really bonded. 10 hours just talking, driving, So that's when everyone saw and was like, hey, these two
kind of something going on, And the next one is, what pisses each other off about the other person?
I would have to say I'm very particular. I'm very picky.
Very picky.
I'm a neat freak, so if anything is out of place, it drives me crazy. He's very
anal. If I leave cookies out on the counter, anything, my lipstick is out of place, he goes crazy and he needs it to be put back in a certain place. So that kind of pisses him off when I do that.
Because it never gets done. So
it does get done. Yeah. Just not in his timing.
My time frame.
The other one is favorite feature about each other.
I would have to say her eyes, because at first I thought they were black, and then a year ago I realized they're actually brown, so that took me by surprise. So I would have to say her eyes.
And I would say his lips. I love his lips. The other question is, what do we argue about the most?
Basically just cleanliness. Not the fact that our house is always dirty and she's dirty. That's not the fact. But I'm just very
picky.
Very picky about that. About just, I don't know. I'm weird.
So if dishes are piling up in the sink, we'll I can see it there for a day or two, but it has to get done right away. So we argue about that.
I don't want ants.
A lot. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Oh my God. She's either watching Lifetime or the Hallmark Channel. That's it. Facts.
I tried to get him to watch it with me, but he never agrees.
Never.
But we also watch Love and Hip Hop together. That's actually his guilty pleasure. He actually really loves that show.
Love that show. So, and I would have to say Married at First Sight. That is a show, but it's not on right now.
Yeah, we watch that together all the time.
Yes, we love
that really
show.
Good.
Real good.
Also, what would I eat every day if I could?
If she could eat something every day, it would be Krispy Kreme donuts or seafood. especially crab legs.
Yeah,
Yes.
and seafood for him as well. We both love seafood. That's pretty much all we eat. And he also loves anything that is not good for him. So Coke, candy, Italian icy, all of that. Like, he is a junk freak.
Old school.
No, you guys need to tell him to stop. The next one is, what is my favorite kind of music?
I would have to say contemporary Christian music, like the slow kind that's like, Father, come. The one that puts me to sleep.
And it doesn't put me to sleep. I love that music. It's so peaceful. It just gets you in the perfect mindset and mood for the day. He loves R&B, typical. Big surprise there.
Jodeci, Frank, where you at? Frank, where you at?
The next question is, who is my best friend?
Me, of course.
Yeah,
Duh.
of course.
Come on, what the hell?
And for you?
I don't have one. But she is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, you get away for saying that. And where am I from?
She's from Jamaica, you know, Kingston, Uptown girl, Chauncey Hall, you know, the things them run. Gated,
Yes, okay,
gated
okay.
community.
And he is from Toronto, Canada.
Yes, born and raised. 6'6".
He moved here when he was...
I was 12 when I moved here.
Yeah, so he's been here for a while, but he was born in Canada.
Yes.
And the last question is, what can I spend hours doing?
On YouTube, watching other YouTubers, or on Instagram, just scrolling, everything
Snapchat.
refreshing. Snapchat, taking pictures but not posting it, doing the flower thing with the dog thing, and just
Someone's
oh my
upset.
God, 24/7.
And for him, definitely watching some weird shows that nobody knows about. Like, I'll be gone to bed, he'll pretend he's coming to bed with me, and then a few minutes later he'll sneak out, come back out in the living room and spend hours on end watching these shows that I don't even know how he finds them.
I am a fan of a well-written show. Blackish, New Girl, Blacklist. Like, give me a good documentary and I will sit down for hours and
so
watch
he
it.
definitely is glued to the TV.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all the questions we're gonna do for today. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, remember to subscribe to my girl's page, you know, Tiffany Segree. If you have any more questions for us, let us know in the comments.
We'll definitely answer as many of them as we can. Any suggestions for other videos you want us to do together, or just me alone or Brandon alone, you can let us know. You can let us know in the comments below. So until next time, bye. Why do you have that face?